First thing we want to do is create a stone knife, which requires 2 stones or 2 small stones. Alright, just have to be in the vicinity or on your inventory. It doesn't matter where they are. Inventory or vicinity, you can craft them either way. And it can be 2 small stones, or it can be a combination of 1 stone, 1 small stone, and 1 stone. Alright, so we're going to try and create our stone axe first. And the stone axe, you notice it's red with black diagonals. It means we have no components for it at hand. Requires a stone axe head, which there's completely gray around it. That means you can craft something. So let's go ahead and craft that. Rocks are easy to find, or stones as they're called in this game. And then let's see, what else do we need? We need some kind of rope. Now it can be rope. We need just one of them, times 1. It can be rope, improvised rope, tree bark rope, wire, thread, or red rope again. Here it can be a long stick, or it can be a small wooden stick. Now the long wooden stick, you notice, has the banded, like the black at the top. If you just visually, that's how you can tell. And you just need one of those and one of those. Component 1, component 2, component 3. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. Alright, we have an axe in the vicinity, so we need a rope. Well, those ropes you have to loot. Those you can make out of rag stripes. Should be strips. Tree bark rope requires 5 long wooden sticks, cutting down a few bushes, maybe some trees. Right, it tends to be a little longer, and that can use a combination of a hatchet, axe, knives, cleavers, kitchen knives, or a stone knife. So let's get us a stone knife. Choose 2 stones. First, let's pick up in the vicinity. You craft something, it's a vicinity thing. Let's get the stone axe. Now, pay attention to the weight. It's 1 kilogram, and your pants can store 1 out of 1 kilogram. So right now, you're 1 out of 1 kilograms. Let's find some more rocks. Looks like a stone and a small stone. Now I can click F to pick these up individually, or I can just double click. Double click to the ground, double click to the inventory. You with me? Again, the weight and the slots and weight factors in. I can't put the stone there because the stone weighs 1 kilogram and I only have a 0.6 kilogram weight capacity. I can, however, put it in my hands and throw it. But again, to craft something, it only needs to be in the vicinity or on your inventory. So, I don't want it to use a big stone. So I just left click to unselect it and left click to select that. And let's use the 2 small stones and let's make ourselves a stone knife. And this is what the stone knife is going to be used for. We need to make some kind of rope. We're going to start with improvised rope because the rag stripes are readily available. And they exist in the form of your clothes. Let's start with a shirt. Well, I'm sorry. Let's get the knife in our hand first, right? Again, it can be on your person or in your hands. It doesn't matter. Let's right click and cut the rags. And this can be on your person or it can be on the ground. The problem is my stone knife is in there right now. But if I say cut the rags, it'll automatically put the stone knife in my hands in the lower right. Excuse me, and start cutting into the rags. This is how you start your rags to riches story. There's my rags, 1 rag stripe. Let's turn those rags into rag stripes. Actually, let's hold up for now. Let's see. The rope needs, 5 rag stripes. So yeah, we need to do that. Alright, we're this is going for the hatchet first instead of the courier backpack is what we're doing. There's 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Again, it doesn't have to be in your inventory. It just has to be in the vicinity. And look, it's all gray. I can make the improvised rope. So here we go. And now there's the rope. There's the axe head. Now we just need a long wooden stick or a short wooden stick. So let's see. I dropped my stone knife. Remember that. Again, you might be able to cut down some thin trees, but mostly it's just bushes with the stone knife. Other than that, you're going to need this hatchet or an axe of some kind. Alright, again, it's on the ground. I can select it and hit F. But as long as it's in the vicinity, I can use it. Now, I want it to use a small wooden stick, so I'm going to unselect. I had to select the small wooden stick first, and then I unselected the long wooden stick. I want to make sure it leaves the long wooden sticks. Those can be used for spears. And now it's all gray. I can craft my stone axe. And where's the axe? It's on the ground. Remember that? Now the axe you can holster. I don't know how he does it. Don't ask me. It can't go in my inventory, obviously, or in my hands. Let's holster it for now. Let's see. The next thing we want is a courier's backpack. Now the courier's backpack is 3 rags, 1 kind of rope, or the stone knife. Okay. So inventory. Let's cut our pants into rags. And we have 3 rags. 3 rags, we need 1 rope, and we need a stone knife. Okay, we got the 3 rags, we got the stone knife, but what we don't have is a rope. Now, I could turn the rags into ropes, but then I wouldn't have enough to make the backpack. I can't turn these into strips. I need all 3 as whole rags. So we're going to go for the tree bark rope, which takes 5 long wooden sticks. Right? It has to be long. So we have 2 in the vicinity, we need 3 more. Now you can get those from bushes, occasionally. We'll probably get 2 from this one since we got 2 from the last one. And you get a few from trees too. Let's check the vicinity. 1, 2. Looks like we got none from it. That's a stupid bush. I didn't like that bush anyway. Let's not get political here. Notice my fame in the top right is going up just from surviving. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, well, 5, 6, plenty. And it tells you down here, it just selects 5. I can now make my tree bark rope. And now that I have my tree bark rope, which again is on the ground, I want to make my backpack, but my backpack requires 3 rags. There's only 1 in the vicinity. Why is that? Well, because I moved over a bit. You notice the vicinity had changed? So here, we're going to move around while we're looking at this tab until we have everything in range. You see that? Our 3 rags, our stone knife, I'm holding the tree rope, are all in the vicinity. And look, now I can craft it. It's all gray and the craft button lit up. So let's make our backpack. Now I'm not worried at the moment, at the bottom left, my health, stamina, energy, hydration. Alright, first I want to get these items made. And then we gotta find like a water source to get some water. We can pick berries, we can try and find food. But right now, let's get the backpack so we can carry stuff and the stone axe out of the way. And ta-da! Where's the backpack? On the ground. Right click, I'm gonna equip it. Ta-da! Now I got a little more space, right? I'm holstering that for now. Now since this backpack's 3 high, I can put my stone axe there. I can keep my stone knife if I want to. I can leave my friends behind. I can take that if I want to. Since it's 3 high, I can take a small wooden stick, although I don't want to. I mean, I could probably make something silly like a wooden sword or, you know, a wooden club. Oh, that's a wooden plank, which we can get from a tree. Yeah, I'd probably go with a wooden club. Cut a tree, get a wood plank, make a club out of it. Ooh, stone spear, huh? That, and so I need a long... Oh, and a rope, fuck that. Best thing you want to do for a weapon, first thing, is a long wooden stick, and use your stone knife. So let's see. Check our vicinity. Oh, there's a long wooden stick. Now you can't right click craft this one. So crafting, long improvised wooden spear, grade up, we can craft it. And this will get you your hatchet, your backpack, stone knife you can get anytime, and your first weapon. Again, it's on the ground. Hands, holster. So you're gonna get want to get another one of these for your holster and your hands, probably. All right, so there's your stone axe, your stone knife. I got my backpack, and I got my first weapon. All right, so let's cut to the next video. I'm just gonna pause it here for the highlight.